Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you may feel the heartbreak and heart to the betrayal, let my story bring you to the one classical story of a Bali. You know, even many young generations have already forgotten about this, but there will always be a way for the historian speaks of that old memory. Indeed, this story had been lost longer than our years, but the belief and the lesson of this story remind us some things for the existence. So this is me and my story. The death of Leia. So this story took place in one classical story of a Bali. There ever one custom called one night for the one day. This mythological belief had come under the name of supernatural being who was perfectly thirsty of a blood. He was Leia, one frightening evil of everyone's nightmare. He was even more terrifying mortal than this cannibal, which ever children were existed, shall be his lands forever. On the other hand, lived a beautiful woman named by Chalonara. She was not like the rest of women ever lived. She was a quiet, close, perfect woman. Many people admire her not only intentions, but the beauty had stood people's great desire against her. She was even well aware that a beauty was harassing herself. So, she demanded Leia to always protect her. Then, Leia willingly did whatever Kalonarang requested, and Kalonarang would share Mel's busy birds as a reason. Since then, Kalonarang and Leia were both in a close relationship. You're designed to kill everyone who bother you, as well as to give me fresh baby bird, as I deserve. Kalonarang, just give me name and I will give you blood. Then, the promise of Leia successfully proved a billion-better life for Kalonarang. The passenger had given away for Kalonarang to live in peace. But quite unexpectedly, this had also given Kalonarang a traumatic dying fear. The deadly agreement had committed her to the unforgivable sins, so she decided to live on the dead. As Leia didn't get much back in return, so he swore to suffer Kalonarang for lifelong. The old slaveries are greater to you, Kalonarang. You dare to swear with the evil and delay all the things after all well done. Nothing lost service. I will put your slavery back and so how the world will suffer the bad liar. Then, knowing that Kalonarang barely backed a hat from Leia, a successfully better man named by Ajikamulan wandered to fight. He dared to get a battle with Leia even they were not in the equal class. But, feeling that Ajikamula was not strong enough to tackle, he invited all societies to target Leia. But he was mass of the moment. In the coming day, Leia directly possessed the Kalonarang's mind and warned all people. Anyone who stuck for Savior will only settle himself as my slave. I never wanted to kill her with no reason. But the betrayer had made her that to be my great desire. So the blame for the action as I react. This murder and a great disaster will only put smile on your character. Unfortunately, the death time ran really short. Even society had a war strife and took a few tries to win this hard battle, but Leia was the only one who could give the rest through all things. The terror had come for more disease and a sickness. 1,000 had a wish to kill Leia, but in fact, they all tragically died. Until the massive killing of Leia was here by Baron Lindo. This was how this story meant for a new man to remake the new ending. Baron Lindo was another supernatural being who was completely opposite to everything Leia had become. Baron Lindo was a kind and fair. But knowing that Baron Lindo would take his death for the revenge, Leia dared to take the class himself to face battle. Being entirely in a match with you is a good exercise for me. Most of them have been fighting for survival longer than you, Barrow. In fact, they all tragically died. I can bring something by bare hand. If anytime you choose evil like you shall be here. Show me what you can do. Everyone hopes to get everything the way they are. If only you know, they have more than a single word to debate and read their class. Even it's not me, not even you two. And for the old slaveries and people died before me, I will take whatever my greed is to me. This was the story of two creators strive for 1,000 times toward the greatness for the legendary history. This match was completely belongs to two sides. But after the law imposing each other, Baron got beaten and Leia even entirely broken. Leia died in Baron Lindo's final strike. Meanwhile, Baron was once struggling to hold back himself alive, but after sustaining many injuries, he unexpectedly died. And the story was the end. So guys, maybe you can take the moral value of this story, that is, never let yourself fall to those who never like the just, because to actually fight against it, it's really must. Maybe that's for me, and last I say, catch you later.